What's going on, everyone? Welcome into my home, my crib, and yet again, I'm bringing you another compilation video, the worst of Chris Jericho. If you're wondering why I'm in my onesie, it's because I'm really comfortable right now. Right now, I'm watching Dynatrad, SmackDown, all that shit, and catching up. Enjoy this video about the worst of Chris Jericho. I hate this motherfucker. I can't stand Chris Jericho. He is one of the worst wrestlers alive, if you can even call him that. Enjoy this 30-something odd minutes. I think I'm looking at 30-something odd minutes of me flaming this old salamander, amoeba, caved in chest, fucking fossil.
We then get to the worst part of this fucking show. The most abhorrent, the most disgusting, the most idiotic part of this fucking show is Chris Jericho versus Mark Briscoe. I cannot tell you how the booking, this is insulting. The fact that Tony gave us a rematch when Mark Briscoe already beat this nigga is just, oh my God. And the match itself, was it bad? No, it was okay. It was a mediocre 4 out of 10 match. Mark Briscoe carried this shit because I love Mark Briscoe. They should be pushing Mark Briscoe as one of the top baby faces in the company. But yet instead they are feuding him with Chris Jericho. Now, I hate Ring of Honor. I don't want Ring of Honor on AEW television at all whatsoever. But I'll let it go because it's Mark Briscoe. I want Mark Briscoe on Dynamite no matter what. And he needs to be on Dynamite. He's a top draw. It's a ladder war match. Jericho fake smiles into the crowd. You know he doesn't give a shit anymore. Mark Briscoe is fantastic. I love Mark Briscoe. The crowd is behind him. They're dead. He's trying to wake them up. Jericho's running around looking like a naked mole rat. He's looking like an amoeba. I don't know what the fuck is Jericho doing. The commentary team is abhorrent. This is the worst commentary team in all of fucking wrestling. They're destroying their bodies in the ring. Mark Briscoe is bleeding in front of 100 people. Like, what the fuck is happening? I remember Briscoe started bleeding and the crowd started chanting AE-dub.
That. This is why, Matt Menard, why we...
Are you fucking serious? God, the AEW fan base is terrible. They have a long, dumb match. I literally was playing Sparking Zero. I look over and I see Big Bill coming in and helping Chris Jericho up the ladder. And Chris Jericho wins the Ring of Honor Championship in 2024. Tony Khan, why are we pushing a 54-year-old Chris Jericho in 2024 to win any type of championship ever in AEW? Why? He's out of shape. He looks like he doesn't even give a shit anymore. He's disgusting. He's terrible to look at. He looks like a fucked up piece of bacteria. That's exactly what Chris Jericho looks like. You wonder why the attendance is down. You wonder why the ratings are down. We're going to cover the ratings in a separate vid. I'm going to do the AEW ratings in its own vid so I can just tackle that, okay? This is the most stupidest shit you ever could have booked. So this whole storyline was Chris Jericho fucking with Mark Briscoe and bringing up Jay Briscoe's name constantly. You know, Mark Briscoe's brother who sadly passed in a car accident. Chris Jericho was disgustingly using Jay Briscoe's passing to get under Mark Briscoe's skin. The story of this feud should have been Mark Briscoe conquering the evil, slimy heel and putting him away. But yet Jericho beats and buries Mark Briscoe? You're going to let the heel who talks shit about Mark Briscoe's deceased brother get over on him and win? You are rewarding the heel for shit talking the dead and disrespecting the dead. Are you serious, Tony? This makes no sense. Jericho should have lost. He should have lost. Why did you put the Ring of Honor title on him? Why? Because you want to get a new TV deal? Is that why? So you're going to bury Mark Briscoe, who should be the face of Ring of Honor if they get a TV deal. I should have worn my CM Punk hoodie. I just don't feel like wearing it. I just want to wear this right now because I'm comfortable and I didn't feel like changing. This is disgusting. This is disgusting from a storyline standpoint. This is disgusting from a match standpoint. And this is disgusting from a... This is terrible. This is some of the worst shit you have ever booked, Tony Khan. And that's saying a lot. This pissed me off big time. Why? Jericho was really in your ear telling you how this will be a great thing for him to win this dumbass championship. And y'all wonder why I'm an AEW hater now. I don't give a fuck. I don't want this company to die, but at this rate, I'm just going to sit back and watch the fireworks go off. This is pathetic. You should be ashamed of your damn self, Tony Khan, for booking garbage like this. And it gets worse. Ishii! Tomohiro Ishii comes out. Ishii! With Rocky Romero. You know, the same Rocky Romero that helped Mark Briscoe earlier in the match, but didn't come back out to help deter Big Bill. He comes out and he challenges Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor World title. And we just see Mark Briscoe lying buried in the fucking ground, just sad, sorry, and fucking pathetic. Really? Tony, are you doing drugs? Who the fuck wants to see this? Watch them ratings dip to 400K. This is what we do. Want to have Mark Briscoe beat Jericho, had Jericho go away till All In season, get in shape, come back, announce he's doing one last match, and then retire at All In Texas. This is just God, man. Oh my God, what happened to AE fucking W? And the show goes from bad to worse. Because the learning tree, Chris Jericho comes out. Fuck Chris Jericho. Fuck him. For what you did to Mark Briscoe, burying Mark Briscoe. I know you got in Tony's ear and you convinced him that, oh, if you put the Ring of Honor title on me, I could take the division I could take the show to greater heights. I could get you that TV deal, Tony. The ratings go up when I'm on straight TV. And then Tony, all right, yeah, okay. Yeah, Jericho, okay, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna put the title on you, yeah. That's exactly what happened. That's the canon interaction between Chris Jericho and Tony Khan. I don't care. He says a bunch of shit. Mentions Uncle Dave Meltzer.
A ladder match that Dave Meltzer himself gave 4 stars to.
Still talking about Jay Briscoe. Why are we still mentioning Jay Briscoe's name? This is fucking disgusting.
I became the Ring of Honor World Champion for the 2nd time, just like Jay Briscoe.
Shut the fuck up. Can we stop? Let's stop. Let's put you got too much dip on your chip, Chris Jericho. You being on my screen and being a champion in 2024 is irritating enough. But you still talking about this man's brother. I don't give a fuck if Mark Briscoe okayed it. We're done. You beat him. You got the championship. Leave his brother's name out your goddamn mouth. This is disgusting and despicable. Or that's to his heel heat. He has go away heat. No one besides mentally fucking illiterate speds want to see Chris Jericho as champion. If you do, go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. And he says he'll grow Ring of Honor places it's never been before. No, you're going to kill the brand, Jericho. You're going to kill the brand. I don't know why they put that championship on you, but this lets me know that Tony Khan still has some screws loose. I don't know if he has any white powder over those screws. That's seemingly what's going on here, but he has some screws loose. Brian Keith and Big Bill look like fucking idiots. I don't care. Get this shit off my goddamn screen. And we go from that to probably the worst match of the show, the Conglomeraciones versus the Learning Stumps. Oh, God, man. This match was lunacy. I felt like I was on acid watching this, and I was high as shit on weed. And this shit killed my high. It killed my fucking high. I got so pissed off at this garbage segment, it killed my fucking high. Fuck this show. Just because of that. They come out. The baby faces, the Conglomerationes, attack the learning stumps. Ishii puts Jericho through a table, and then I think he got kicked out. Is utter fucking insanity. I did not know what the hell was going on. Yeah, Big Bill kicks Ishii. Nigel says Jericho still got it, and everyone's quiet when he's chanting that stupid shit.
He still got it. He still got it.
No one thinks Jericho still got it. The fact that Jericho's still on my screen is an insult to my intelligence, and someone needs to be punished for this. Someone needs to pay for still having Chris Jericho on TV. The fuck is going on? We then get Ishii versus Jericho. They're doing the dumb, stupid chop spot. I'm like, the fuck is going on? Their combined age is 102. Jericho and Ishii. We're seeing two fucking old ass dinosaurs slapping each other's chests for like 3 minutes straight throughout the rest of the entire match. The combined age is 102. But yet they're in the ring. They're not in good shape like the Hurt Syndicate are. Ishii's at least in slightly better shape than Jericho, I'll give him that. Who the fuck wants to see Ishii on television? Who wants to see Brian Keith? Who wants to see Big Bill? Well, Big Bill's okay. You want to get him the fuck away from this shit. And who wants to see Jericho? I can't wait till I look at the fucking ratings so I can prove to you AEW sickos that these idiots aren't draws. Briscoe is fine. Kyle O'Reilly is fine when we put him with the Undisputed Era. Why the fuck is he in the Conglomeration? Was there a reason why this group even started? Why is it Conglomeration? Why does it exist? Can someone explain this to me? No, you can't. This is Tony Khan's booking. It makes no fucking sense. It's random garbage put in a randomizer, and whatever comes through, he puts it into the fucking booking of the show. That's what it is. He can't book. He cannot book. He needs to go. I'm tired of this shit. And Jericho and Ishii are still chopping each other. It looks like they're battling over the last pudding cup, and they're beating the shit out of each other in the ring. It's hilarious.
Now the action has returned to the...
Mark and Jericho start chair battling like it's Star Wars Duel of the Fates. I'm like, what is this? At this point, I give up. I give up at this point. I'm like, what's the point in trying? What's the point of caring? What's the point in even giving a shit about humanity? What is the purpose of life? What is wrestling? There are people that will tell you that this is better than WWE. I'm serious. The sickos will tell you that this is better than Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40. There are people that will tell you that this match is better than Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles at Backlash and Clash of the Castle. There are people that will tell you that this shit is better than Gunther versus Sheamus at Clash of the Castle. Chair battling. But you get on WWE for sports entertainment, right? Get your fucking ass up out of here. Big Bill and O'Reilly's Auto Parts start brawling backstage. I'm like, why are they backstage? Big Bill takes way too long setting up tables for an obvious spot that they're about to do. O'Reilly's Auto Parts jumps on Big Bill and starts to choke him out. And then they crash through the tables. I'm like, can you please end my suffering? I'm sick of this. I'm fucking sick of this. Can we please end this match so I can just move on with my life and go seek therapy for how shit this was? O'Reilly is down. Bill is down. Tomohiro Ishii comes through, beats Jericho and pins him. Obviously setting up their match of full gear for the Ring of Honor Championship. I care. I give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Get this match off my screen. We're moving past this. man, I'm going through it tonight, man. I'm going through it. Chris Jericho and Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is back on the show. No Wardlow, no Miro, no Ricky Starks. But we're going to put Ishii on the show. Kiss my ass, Tony Khan. Filth. Contract signing time. Jericho says he won't sign the contract till his lawyers look at it. You know they already did. Jericho then leaves, looks at a picture of himself on a wall. His narcissism starts to kick in.
What a good-looking guy.
Ishii then starts to awkwardly follow Chris Jericho for like 3 minutes straight. For like the first 3 seconds, it was kind of funny. But then they dragged it out for like 5 minutes straight. And I was like, okay, I'm seeing two old-ass grandpas with the combined ages of over 100 follow, like, just fuck around. It became comedy hour. It became fucking comedy hour. Is this PBS Kids? Is this Sprouts? Is this Nick Jr.? Or is this an AEW Dynamite A-show wrestling show? And y'all wonder why NXT kicked y'all asses in the ratings again. And NXT isn't even good. It's not good. I don't like NXT like that. But it's better than this fucking filth. It's better than this garbage. Ishii then gets Jericho to the ring after a long sequence of them walking around. The Stumps then attack Ishii after Jericho signs the contract. Crowd is dead as fuck. They don't care. The Conglomeration show up and save Ishii. They then beat up the heels, and Ishii brainbusters Fat Jericho and signs the contract.
Oh, sheer! Oh, sheer! Oh, sheer!
Well, he's not winning the Ring of Honor title next week. Jericho segment. Big Bill says stupid shit. Jericho says he showers with men. I don't fucking know.
Even wash my back in the shower. But is she?
Renee has a hilarious face because even she knows this shit is garbage. The token black friend says something, and then we get a thing saying the Continental Classic will begin. Fat old Grandpa Jericho comes through, the AARP king himself. It's like a bootleg news shit. He calls himself the King of New York. I hope Eddie was still around so he could beat your ass for saying that. Eddie is the King of New York, not you, nigga. And is excited about Final Battle. I'm not. Promotes the show because it's in the Hammerstein Ballroom. And promotes All in Texas. That will definitely be a sold-out show. Says if you want to find out who he's facing at Final Battle, watch Ring of Honor. Now, I'm good, nigga. And I'm going to save my audience the fucking time and torture. It's Matt Cardona. It's Matt Cardona. Don't watch that abomination of a show. I don't know what happened to Ring of Honor, man. I don't know. Ring of Honor used to be special. Ring of Honor used to be unique. And now we have a 50-something-year-old old white man with a beer belly and a caved-in chest as world champion. What is this Life Alert AARP member doing on my television, Tony? Excuse me, this is why the ratings are down. Downtown. Promotes a contract signing with Cardona on Ring of Honor. No one's watching that shit except the 3 people over at fucking I Love AEW Sicko Wrestling 69 at Twitter.com or Blue Sky, since they're all going over to Blue Sky. No one's watching that bullshit. He keeps going with his dumb promo. He never shuts the fuck up.
Apparently you're not happy that we left you laying like a discarded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure, also from New York, last week on Rampage. And you want to challenge Ryan Keith? Huh? You want to try and send a message to the king of the Big Apple?
This TV time could be used to push younger future fucking talent in the company. This could have been given, you could have given Fletcher a promo segment to build Fletcher, to add more heat to Fletcher. Nope, they didn't do that. Instead, they give it to Chris fucking Jericho, a 54-year-old old man that needs to be retired, who is way past his prime with a caved-in chest, and who is the worst wrestler on the fucking roster. I hate Chris Jericho, and I hate Tony Khan. Tony Khan, you're a tard, because you continue to push this old-ass man. Jesus fucking Christ. Brian Keith is buried. He should join a cowboy faction with Bandido and Adam Page. That would be cool, but we'll never see it because he's buried. He's stuck with Jericho. We got a Jericho vignette.
Chris Jericho, the king of New York.
Jericho vignette, hyping up ROH final battle that I sadly have to review because y'all killed the light goal. No, I skipped it. I ain't got time for that bullshit. My worst fears come true when Jericho confronts Big Boomer. Good God. I mean, just kill me now. He starts getting mad at the Big Boomer's small injustice, then calls Jericho a jackass. Hell yeah, kid.
You're a jackass!
You good in my book, small injustice. Token Keith, the friend, defends his great granddaddy, Jelly Jericho. Jelly Jericho called himself the biggest jackass in the city, right about that. Jericho says no one wants the Big Boom guys in the ring. You ain't wrong about that. I guess we finally agree on something, Jericho. And you see Big Boom failing to get a reaction. He starts spamming the boom to the crowd, and they don't give a fuck anymore.
I want you in our ring at our show tonight, AJ.
Jericho somehow gets the crowd on his side by saying New York people shop in bodegas and not Costco.
We don't even have Costco's in New York City. We shop at bodegas, all right? Yeah.
Because they're the Costco guys. He's like, nigga, we don't even give a fuck about Costco. He says he's tired of all the terrible gimmicks in AEW. You and me both. Bowens comes out. Big Boomer tries to get the crowd to boom again, to no avail. This is what happens when you overexpose something that should be done rarely, Tony Khan. He says he's here to stop Jericho from bullying the Costco gremlins and tells him to be quiet. Big Bill gets a chant because we can't hate Big Bill. Even though he's probably a part of the worst gimmick he's ever been a part of, I still can't hate my nigga Big Bill. The segment is terrible. Why the hell am I watching this? He started skipping over it. Bowens tells Jericho to pull up, calls himself the Scissor King. Jericho pussies out, because of course he always does. Boomer gets the mic and scissors with Bowens. Dumbest fucking shit ever. What, are we setting up Jericho versus Big Boom AJ? Is that what we're doing? Or we setting up Jericho versus Bowens? Is Bowens going to be the one to take the championship off of Jericho? Or going to give it to Big Boomer? Is that what's going to happen? You're going to give it the ROH title to Big Boomer, Tony? I know you're going to do it. I know you want to do it, Tony. One of the main events. They say they are doing a double main event. Ain't no such thing as a goddamn double main event. There's only one main event that matters. Ain't no such thing as no damn co-main event. Get your ass the fuck up out of here. Here we go. Ugh. Chris Jericho versus Zack Ryder. Oh my God. Wow. I watched this match. And Billy Starks versus Athena. I already said if I'm skipping through all these matches, I'm at least going to watch the main events. I'm not going to do y'all dirty like that. I'm going to break down why I hate these fucking matches so goddamn much. We then see Cardona coming out to a pretty decent entrance. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go hold him.
Hold out there, man. Coming off the blusters in mine. He ain't afraid no.
And they really make you think that Zack Ryder was going to win. I really, like, for the majority of this match, it really felt like Cardona was going to win. I don't know if Jericho caught an audible near the end and then changed the finish. I don't know. But I knew the whole time that Zack Ryder was losing. My friend Mark literally swore up and down to me. We even made a bet, and he was so confident that Cardona was going over. I told him, I said, nigga, this is Chris Jericho we're talking about. He books for himself. He's not losing that championship till 2025. And I was right. Sadly, I was right. Jericho has a dumb, stupid entrance. It's like a lot of women coming out dancing. They all have like trombones. It's like a New York entrance. Who gives a shit? Hammerstein boos the fuck out of this old fat fart. Fuck yeah.
Is that it? I don't think that's an ovation. That's not the ovation. He doesn't care.
He then gets, please retire chants. Hell yeah. Get him out.
Really amplified.
And I said, this is a Jericho match. I wasn't paying attention to it. It wasn't. I was playing me some Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries. I was having fun playing me that game mode. I was playing Krauser and Wesker. I was like, I'm not paying attention to this. But Sally, I kind of did. Cardona Sr. Pie Faces Fat Jericho. Cardona gets beat right in front of his parents, and they're just laughing because they knew this shit's fake. I mean, entertainment. Yeah, there you go. Because wrestling's not fake.
Oh, and it is Keith now. Yeah. From his parents. Oh, and that's got to be.
Totally. Terrible chop fucking spot into trash punches by Fat Jericho. This match was fucking dog shit. It was garbage, okay? It was filth. This match was terrible. This is probably the worst match of the night. Just because Jericho was in it. Cardona tried. Zack Ryder tried to lead Jericho into a semi-decent match. A watchable match, and it just didn't work. Jericho is old. He's slow. He sucks. No one wants to see Jericho as champion in this fucking decade or in this century. Why is he even champion? Oh, because Tony thinks Jericho's gonna bring him a TV deal. Get the fuck out of here. I'm about to break down why that's fucking stupid. Big Bill returns from his honeymoon and kicks Zack Ryder. At this point, I'm like, all right, so there was like a ref bump. Like the ref was distracted and the learning stumps come in and beat up Matt Cardona. I'm like, why didn't Cardona bring help? No, he knew that the learning stumps more likely want to interfere and help and probably cost him. Why didn't he bring help? I don't fucking know. He's a dumb fucking babyface. Token Keith hits Ryder from behind while Bill distracts the ref, leading to a Jericho victory. Now, before I go on to the next match, I'm a rant. Why did Jericho go over? Why bring in Zack Ryder just to have him job out to an old man? Why? Why didn't Ryder bring help knowing Jericho will cheat to win? Why is Jericho having a match over younger, worthier talent in this company? Someone else on this roster is probably more worthy to be Ring of Honor World Champion than fucking Jericho. Get out of here. Why is Jericho even in a co-main event? What is Jericho doing for Big Bill and Brian Keith that is even worth a damn? Why is Jericho still champ? For a stupid Ring of Honor fucking TV deal that may never come? Why not have Zack Ryder be the face of Ring of Honor, coming on in with his indie legacy to lead the brand into the future? A fresh face. Dude is an indie god. He's a legend from the indie scene. Ring of Honor fans love indie guys. He would have been the perfect poster boy, the perfect face for the brand. But no, Tony's a fucking idiot because he lets Jericho manipulate him into doing what Jericho wants. Of course. Tony's an idiot, man. The Stumps start beating up Zack Ryder. Jesus fucking Christ, to add insult to injury. I swear to God. Bandido returns to save Zack Ryder for no reason. No reason at all. This makes no sense. He's been hyped on AEW TV for weeks, and he returns on a Ring of Honor show. That's so fucking dumb. He attacks Big Bill, jumps out the top turnbuckle and like kicks him. But when he does that, he like slams his head onto the ground, and he literally got a concussion. Legitimately. So after he did that, this whole entire segment just went to hell. He is a fucking fool. You obviously see him looking stunned as shit. He doesn't know what he's doing. The whole segment goes to hell. You can tell that Big Bill and Brian Keith knew that something was wrong, so they just got out the fucking ring. Bandido... This is such a joke. Bandido's an idiot. I don't know why he did that. He literally just came back from injury and he's already concussed. God. Oh my God. But AEW is the most safest roster on the planet. Get the fuck up out of here. It becomes a slow, sloppy mess with Bandido fucking up the spots and they just run away. So he saved Zack Ryder for what? He's going after Jericho for the Ring of Honor title? Why? Why does he want the Ring of Honor title? Why does he want a championship on Dynamite? The TNT Championship, the Continental Championship, the International Championship, the World Championship. Why does he want any of those championships? Why does he want the Ring of Honor World title? I don't fucking know. This was the worst match of the night. Terrible. Jericho retained for no reason. No reason. Both of the co-main events, both champions should have lost their world titles. Jericho comes out. I'm like, good God. What am I about to suffer through? Why is Chris Jericho on my screen? Jelly Jericho versus my boy Bowens. And he comes out with Caster. I'm like, I thought they were having issues. Why is he coming out with Cancer Max Cancer? By the way, he fumbled Chris Statlander, Max Cancer did. I'm going to keep reminding all of that. That's why I don't like this pussy-ass light-skinned nigga. Fuck Max Caster. But I do love Bowens. Bowens is great in my book. Bowens, brother, you can do no wrong. I love Bowens. But Caster, shit, fuck him. He comes out with the shitty rap, and the crowd is just beyond dead quiet.
Wow, he didn't get a scissor.
No one gives a shit about the Acclaim anymore. Turn him heel, pair up with the Syndicate, or split them up. I could see Bowens being a decently big baby face. I could see Bowens being pretty good on his own. What do we do at Caster? I don't care. I don't give a fuck. They're obviously going to put him with the Syndicate. Obviously. But he's low-key a kiss ass. I don't think they're going to accept him. I think Caster, we need to revamp his gimmick, make him more of a badass heel, and then maybe put him with the Syndicate then. Or I'll put them both with the Syndicate. Put him in suit and ties, have him come out with fucking luxury cars, and have him be repackaged as cool ass heels with the Syndicate. Trust me, it could work. Bowens is facing Great Grandpa in the ring. If you want to build this guy up to have, you would have him beat Chris Jericho. But no, we need to send Jericho back to retirement home. Fuck Chris Jericho. Okay, just want to get that across. Tony has this place so damn dead thanks to this retarded ass match. Dumb Aubrey doesn't see Little Bill pulling the rope away from Bowens, so Jericho had to get in like a submission for like 20 minutes straight through the commercial break. I know that because through my feed, I don't see commercials. I see everything. So this nigga literally had him in like a submission move for like 40 straight minutes, I swear. Aubrey is the worst fucking ref alive. She doesn't see the Acclaim beat up Jericho and do their finisher on Jericho. It took like 30 seconds that they were fucking up Jericho. She didn't see any of it. She was distracted. Straight garbage refereeing. Caster hits Bowens with the ROH trash title by accident, and Jericho wins. Garbage. Was this for the title? I don't know. I think this was a non-title match. I wish it was for the title so we could take the title on Jericho. Bowens, if he beats Jericho for the title, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. But Jericho won't be putting anyone over because if someone beats Jericho, no one's going to give a shit. We're just going to be glad that he doesn't have a championship.
That does it for the worst of Chris Jericho. God damn, I told y'all he sucks, doesn't he? There's no way in hell you can convince me that Chris Jericho deserves to be on AEW television after the shit you just witnessed. Get him off TV, Tony Khan, if you know what's best for the company. Oh, wait, you don't give a shit because he's in your ear telling you,
Oh, it's good for ratings, Tony. It's good for ratings. Trust me, Tony.
while he's killing the fucking product and he's killing Ring of Honor. I can't go into much detail. I can't go into how much I hate this guy. I can't stand Chris Jericho. Get him off TV permanently. Get the title on somebody else so that Ring of Honor can be revived from the fucking corpse-like state it's in. Ring of Honor is a zombie right now. It's reanimated. It's not even animated. It's not even alive. It's just dead. It's just fucked. Jesus, Tony Khan killed the goddamn product. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I appreciate the support of the channel. Make sure to sub to the channel road to 100,000 subscribers. I'm see y'all with more content shortly. Hit the outro.